Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Nikki, and you've landed in day 10 of our 10-day progressive meditation container that is Earth and Ease. I'm so happy that you're here today to drop into 10 minutes of meditation. Along the way, remember to meet yourself with grace and ease, and above all, to just do the best you can. So as you're landing, right, find your seat. As we learned in our first two sessions together, finding a seat, finding a place to land in is a part of the foundation of our meditation practice. So I'm coming to you from the point in East Boston. I've got a bolster beneath my feet, landing in Sukhasana, allowing there to be a little ease in my body to invite the length in my spine. You might take a minute to rock side to side, find a little stretch, a little wiggle, whatever you need to land. And then eventually you might pause and find yourself grounded, entering your meditative state. Here, as we're landing, as we're arriving, welcome a little breath awareness. Not dropping into a pranayama practice, but just landing with the breath. Feeling the inhale trace up the spine and the exhale land at the root. Noticing any other sensations that come with the breath. The ribs as they flare east to west, the belly as it softens with exhale. Today we'll welcome in the yogic principle of aparigraha. Aparigraha invites us to be in the moment with what we have here available to us. Aparigraha reminds us to not covet, to not hold on to things for longer than we need them. When I practice aparigraha, I really see it as a foundation of the practice of letting go. So let go of whatever you think meditation should be, and just let it be. Today's meditation theme is based around commitment and continuation. Two themes that you've already been a part of if you're landing here on day 10. Reflect, perhaps, as you're finding your tall seat, as you're noticing your breath, on what this experience has been like. Maybe there's a certain amount of time that lands with you. For a long time, 5 minutes was more than enough for me to be in my seat, to be in my meditation practice. So maybe you allow yourself to set that goal. And also reminding yourself that meditation doesn't have to be guided. You don't need me, you don't need YouTube, you don't need Instagram, you don't need a single other thing except everything that's within you. You have the tools to take your seat, to find your breath, and to be in your body. Reminding ourselves here as well of the cycle of meditation. Cycle of meditation, sometimes seen in a circle or with 4 parts. That first we land. And then sometimes we lose ourselves. Right? It's hard to be in the body. It's hard for the eyes to stay closed. The mind escapes to the future or the past. And part 3 is acknowledging that we've lost ourselves, that we've lost our way, that we're no longer in that meditative state. And that final piece, sometimes the hardest, is welcoming yourself back with open arms. I find the breath to be one of the most powerful tools that the body offers. Not a formal pranayama, but when you welcome yourself back, maybe it's through the connection of the breath. Letting this next chunk of time, as we're here in our seat, be in sacred silence and acknowledging what that brings up. If there's agitation, if it's just really difficult, or maybe there's some ease. If sitting in the silence isn't the way that you like to meditate, remind yourself of some of the tools that we've worked on throughout these 10 days. One tool is the use of japa meditation, which is the repetition of mantra. So maybe there's a word or a few words that you repeat that help you keep yourself present and grounded and focused. Maybe what keeps you here in the moment is a body scan, knowing all the different ways you can scan the body. Maybe what keeps you here is just your ruthless commitment to revolutionary self-care. Allowing yourself to be in that stillness, that potency of this container for just a bit longer. Taking this last minute or so of concentrated practice to remind ourselves of the seeds that we planted, the seeds of inviting meditation into our routine, the seeds of cultivating perhaps a more mindful lifestyle. Knowing that planting the seeds is just one piece of the work that goes into your meditation practice. Now it's up to you to water the seeds, to take tender care as your roots grow deeper, as the limb of your tree, your plant, your flower start to extend out into the world. Maybe you ask yourself, who might you share the gift of meditation with? The gift of mindful living? Who else in your world, in your circle, might benefit from these practices. And allowing yourself to use this community container to come back to any time that you need to. Invite 4 mindful breaths here as we land in 10 minutes of meditation. Breathe in and fill up. Exhale and release. 3 more like that. Inhale to feel the body's fullness. And exhale to soften. 2 more at your own speed, maybe welcoming in a little bit of movement paired with the breath. And placing the hands on the body, offering yourself some deep gratitude for giving this practice, for giving this container a shot, for giving yourself the opportunity to be in practice. It's been such an honor to be your guide. There's so much more to come from TerraFlow. I can't wait to keep practicing and to keep sharing with you. Please let me know how this container has landed. Let me know about your reflections, and let's stay in touch.